Over 8 jaar bestaat de Europese Unie niet meer. Dat voorspelt althans de Griekse hoogleraar en oud-minister van Financiën Yanis Varoufakis. Om dat toch tegen te gaan is hij een Europa-brede beweging begonnen, die M25 genaamd. En vandaag wordt hier in Paradiso de Nederlandse tak daarvan feestelijk in het leven geroepen. Dat lijkt me een hele goede reden om met Ome Yanis aan de bar te gaan zitten.
Overseeing an economy on the edge of Armageddon, he is pretty laid back.
The phenomenon of anti-Europeanism and not so well hidden racism that you here in the Netherlands are experiencing now is a repercussion of this disintegration of the European Union. I don't see Europe as a necessary evil. I see Europe as a great source of hope, something that we should be very, very, very proud of and vigilant about preserving.
In the Netherlands, 55% of the population still supports membership of the European Union, but it's negative support. It's like, well, this is really shit, but we'd be even worse off if we left, so we're just gonna stay in. Why should the Netherlands stay in the European Union?
Because we're in it together. Look, the one lesson that the ecological movement has taught us is that the big problems facing humanity cannot be solved by means of actions at the level of the nation state. So climate change, there's nothing that the Netherlands can do about climate change, nothing. Yeah? Whatever you do here, even if you all commit suicide, knock on wood, the planet will die. Yeah? So it's a joint problem, in search of a joint solution. Well, come to think of it, all the big problems we're facing in Europe now are exactly like climate change. Public debt, banks, investment, refugees. Mm-hmm. I'm a patriot. I love my country, Greece. Yeah. But as a patriot, we must all oppose a government when our government is doing silly things.
Would you consider yourself to be a proud European?
I am an enthusiastic Europeanist. I am prepared to go out there on the street with you tonight and celebrate Europe.
You rubbed shoulders with the Eurogroup. What went wrong?
What went wrong was that the Eurogroup was committed to a set of policies that were absolutely dead-end policies in Greece. It had put enormous capital into a failed program in Greece. And they were simply not interested in sitting down with us to renegotiate. So I faced a nightmare.
How did they respond when you showed them your proposals?
Oh, it was a little bit like, I call it the Swedish national anthem routine. I would go in there, I would talk about primary surplus, I would talk about the tax system. And at the end of my presentation, I would look at them, and in their eyes, I recognized in my horror, blankness. Whether I had made the proposal that I had made, or sung the Swedish national anthem, it would have been exactly the same thing.
So the Eurogroup is very undemocratic?
The Eurogroup does not exist in European Union law. It's an informal group, and therefore there are no rules that the Eurogroup president has to abide by. When you say that it's not particularly democratic, this is a major understatement. It is a non-existent group that makes all the decisions. Now that, to me, is the definition of anti-democracy. In space, there is an oxygen deficit. There is no oxygen deficit. There is no oxygen.
Luckily, DiEM25 is here to stop Europe from disintegrating. So how is this going to work? Are you just going to strap on a cape and save Europe, or?
DiEM is all about creating hope, tangible hope. Hope which is not simply based on thin air and wishful thinking. We want to get together and create an agenda of what needs to be done to save Europe in a way that makes Europe worth saving. I want to live stream everything that legislates, or that does things equivalent to legislation. Well, what's going on in the Eurogroup, given its gross significance for your life, should be live streamed.
So, Yanis, if we're back at the same bar 25 years from now, we're having a beer, will there still be a European Union?
I don't think we have the right to predict the fate of the European Union, the fate of the Dutch polity and political economy. This is in our hands. It's a game of action, and we are responsible citizens, and we have to go out there and do that which we think is right for our legacy. Thank you.